Olympics here, and they're part of the Final Four. But whatever, strange guy. The ball didn't go in. A lot of rolls, a lot of, we had a 5-point play, kind of 2 calls that wiped out, and 1 possession, and we turn it over. It's just I give UConn credit, but the locker room's horrible. I'm going to steal a Kelvin Sampson quote, and I mean this. It's why I got in this business. I don't know how much I'm a part of their life and how they feel, but they're all a part of my life in a big way. And I wake up every day, I don't sleep at night, trying to figure out how to help those young people. So it makes the locker room very hard for me. Anybody who knows me, I'm emotional, and that was tough today.
But you're hanging a banner. I mean, this team will go down in history in that regard.
I'll reflect on that, and I feel very good at the moment. I think we're a national championship caliber team who didn't have a very good day. And that's not to discredit UConn. I've got so much respect for Danny and the job that he's done, but it doesn't feel very good right now.
How do you hope this team is remembered, Brad?
For a team that played for the name on the front and had great charisma, great character, great togetherness and chemistry. I hope all those things, and it should go down as one of the great teams. They played the right way.
He's coming out. 2 freshmen, just phenomenal season.
Incredible. And to think that we didn't know really going in what we would get out of Keith. All-American. Merck became one of the most incredible players and best players in the country as well, and this speaks volumes to who they are. They're both great competitors and talented, and that is all you have.
What does tasting this stage do for your program?
A lot. This is incredible. This is a drug. This is addictive, and I mean that in a way that it hurt losing in the Elite Eight 2 years ago. This is worse. It's an incredible spot to be in because of the people, and I'm going to speak selfish for a minute. Every one of my stops along the way, everyone from Dodge City to Columbia, South Carolina, every stop. This run has brought people that are important to me back into my life, the relationships that I've had. And to see the orange and blue out, I can't thank them enough. And I hope this team created memories that last a lifetime for a lot of people, no matter what age. It did for me. Sorry.
They said in the locker room, part of your message was how they did impact people, and they talked about how they impacted each other, but how did they impact you?
I can't hardly talk. Stinks. You want them. Please don't ever judge me for wins and losses. That's not who I am as a coach. Relationships, you want it from them. And it's, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
What did you learn from this team about roster construction and the skill sets that you like that fit your system? Seems like this team was really well constructed.
Thank you. Our staff did that. Our staff deserves all the credit.
90 seconds.
I thought we managed it. I thought we had unbelievable role players. I thought we had every piece of the puzzle. And it wasn't without challenges because of injuries and some different sicknesses, but it was they did an unbelievable job. Got an unbelievable staff, and we'll go do it again.
What's the message to the guys who can return?
Please come back. Let's go do this again.
How do you talk for 30 minutes about you and how you impacted him? What is seeing his growth meant to you?
isn't that what we do? Is want people to improve from year to year, from day to day, to impact somebody's life in a positive way. And if that happens through a loss or that happens through a win, great. Unfortunately, I have to win some games to stay employed, but if we impact people, that's a lifetime. That's a lifetime. I went to his wedding. I wanted, I'm not gonna be around to coach his kids, but that's what this thing's about.
Coach, how do you seize on the momentum of this season in the next year?
Well, I think that'll be easy. I think that'll be easy. We're going to schedule the world and bring it on. And me, we're going to fight in the Pizza Hut parking lot or wherever you want to fight. But it's pretty easy to talk about this and live this and carry this over. We'll find a lot of ways to do that.
Recruiting plays into that.
Alan says he'll never watch these games.
That's an end. Nothing worse than your senior year and it's over. And his career he goes by so fast. He just goes by so fast. And you remember the good, you remember the tough, you remember the bad, you remember all the things. I hope he remembers what his impact was on this program, and not just this game.
What did you tell the junior college coach about being here? What does it get here? What did you tell him about this?
It's worth it. It's worth it. You know what? I've actually thought a lot about that. One thing I would tell anybody is time is wonderful because of all the relationships and would I have anticipated being at Dodge City Community College in 26 years to become a head coach and 39 to get here? It's worth it. It's worth it. There's nothing wrong with time and paying your dues and working your tail off and it's not over. I want to win one. And I'm at a place we can do that. But be good to look back and tell that Dodge City Community College coach who thought he had a lot of answers and didn't have any, that it'll all be okay.
This team has so many personalities through the season. How difficult is it because of those personalities
Well, it's what this thing's about. It's meshing personalities. Except putting the pieces of the puzzle together are my challenge. It's my, we can work on X's and O's and we can work on all that, but meshing personalities and people is why our staff is so good. And sometimes it takes a little time, and there's a loss or two in there, but when you've got a staff who works as hard as we do, and every single one of them's in tears, they're invested. And they're invested for the right things, so we'll be back.
Obviously, as your vision, if you can sit down and look at those now, you can say, come to Illinois, you can win, you can go to Final Four. What's like the recruiting piece?
Sure. I hope it's great. We're still going to be selective. Not everybody's. We're not for everybody. I mean, we're really not. I mean, we're gonna find guys who want to be in that locker room and want to play the right way. So we're not for everybody, but it's sure a nice selling point.
You've taught these guys so much. What have you learned most about yourself through this journey?
I got to think about that. I think the one message, because I'm the most impatient person in the world, is you can't do it by yourself. I got an unbelievable wife. I've got 39 years and supported me. I've got an unbelievable family. Every coach is only as good as the people he has around him. You've got to have great administrative support to win. And at the end of the day, you just become a small piece of it. You've got to manage it. You've got to get them to do the right things. But it takes a village. Really does, but I've got great support.
In this day and age of college basketball, how hard is it to get guys to play for their name on the front of the jersey?
It's not if you do your job. If you buy all the scouting service crap, and how many stars they've got and do all that, you'll probably fail. You just got to go find Keaton. You got to go find Merck. You got to go find. I use a kid at Iowa, Tate Sage. You know, you got to go find those guys, and you can win. And you know, it's hard because the talent pool is not great. It's not huge at the highest level. But you got to find guys that you can coach, and you got to find guys that want to play the right way.
What did the story of Keaton teach you? What is kind of the legacy? What was his last name? What is the legacy?
It's the most. It's what college sports is about. Should be about. Is that kid who's 261 or whatever his deal is, and you know, he and his family have decisions to make, and to me that's what we're here for, is to help people better themselves and make themselves great, and what a wonderful human being he is, what a wonderful family, and man, he's found success.
Two more.
That makes you smile.
Ty walked off the court with his arm around Tommy. Was kind of telling him to keep his head up. What does that maybe moment say about this program?
You know, I said it in a positive way. This team had great joy for each other's successes. Look the other way today. And I told the seniors today, AJ, Ben, and Kylan, you walk out of that locker room with stakes, but I want you to walk out with your head held high because you represented in the right way. You know, everything right. You're a big part of us being here. And as bad as this hurts, yes, we need a great year.
Brad, seeing as a team hotel when you get to leave, I know it's really tough to put that in perspective after a tough night. You know, are you able to do that for the fans and the community?
Oh. I feel bad for them. We lost. I'm sorry. Can't ask for anything better, any more support. They travel. They fell in love with the team. They treated me great. Now we lost. I hope that stays the same. Wow, did they show up? And it were, you know, from the return from Houston with all the fans in Houston and being at the airport, and I hope this team is remembered, and I hope along the way that everybody who was here was at least somewhat of a good memory. The outcome of the game